Young Americans these days have not had much experience at real work as they were growing up. Most of them have not had to deliver newspapers or mow lawns or wash cars or do anything else to earn their own money from the time they were 11 or 12 years old. Delivering morning newspapers is an especially good discipline. It forces a young boy to crawl out of his warm bed at 3 o'clock in the morning and go out into a dark, often cold or wet world and do hard work by himself for a couple of hours. And he must do it every morning, whether he feels like it or not. It is inevitable. Most young white Americans never have been faced with the inevitable choice of no work, no money. They've always had a way around it, and not having had to face that inevitability has stunted their moral growth. Well, it's worse than that. I refer to these young people who can't cope with real work as members of the Star Trek generation. On Star Trek, a meteoroid hits the spaceship and knocks a big hole in it. The air is rushing out into space. Electrical wiring is arcing and sparking. Fires have broken out all over the ship. Vital systems have stopped functioning. So the crew members grab fire extinguishers and screwdrivers and run around for a few minutes fixing things up. And pretty soon, everything is more or less back to normal. Whereas in reality, everyone would be dead. Kids raised on television have been given a grossly distorted conception of reality, a distorted reality in which there are no really painful consequences for failure, a distorted reality in which every problem has an easy solution. And it's not just television. It's also a welfare system which protects people from their own folly and weakness and vice, and keeps them aware that if they fail at whatever they're trying to do, there's something to fall back on, so they don't really have to succeed. And it's an educational system which has shifted away from rigor and hard rules and performance toward fuzzy concepts and lots of verbalizing and social conditioning. Problem solving with exact answers required is out. Being able to wave your arms and talk about a concept is in. Using language with precision and understanding the structural functions and relationships of words are out. That's too masculine and analytical. Studying the history of our people and our civilization and learning the values and traditions that gave us strength in the past are out. That doesn't mesh with multiculturalism. In fact, the schools in America have abandoned completely the task of building character and instilling values in young people.